Hello, and welcome to another episode of Raising Digital Kids. Today I want to show you an app that I really like for the iPad, but it also works with the iPod Touch and the iPhone. It's called Art Studio, and a friend of mine, Charlie, showed me this recently. Now, I taught art for 13 years, and so when I tell you I like an app that helps kids draw, I don't come to that lightly. Okay, so as this thing launches, I can click and open, let's say, the palette. I've got pencil, paintbrush, I've got oil paint, I've got spray paint, but I'm going to start with pencil. Now I want you to watch here as I do this. You see the pencil point gets bigger and smaller. So the issue is always, will my big fat finger make a little teeny line? And the answer is yes. Okay, so I'm going to start drawing a picture with this. I just want you to see sort of how it works. So like a pencil. Now let's pretend I didn't like that, so I hit the eraser and I just erase the line. Go all the way back over and it's gone. Let's go back to pencil again, and I'm going to start drawing something. Let's see, I'll draw an eye. Okay. Now remember, you can erase, so you can't really mess up, right? So I start doing the parts of the eye. And as I always tell kids, you should leave a little place for reflection here because the eye is wet to create the illusion. Okay, I have a little reflection there, right? So above there, I always tell kids it's like a garage door. It has to have some room for the eyelid to go up, and that's why you have these lines up here, right? So now we've sort of done some drawing. Now I could do some really quick painting, so I'm going to use the spray paint, and I'm going to choose a color. I'm going to choose blue for this eye, and I'm going to go in there and start spray painting. Shh. It doesn't really make that sound. That was me. But anyway, you can see I sort of go in there with some color. Now, I don't want the kids to think we're just coloring in, so I'm going to use a secondary color, a little bit darker, and I'm going to just add a little bit to this so the eye has a little more life to it. Go back to that lighter blue and paint right into that second color. So I have some variation. Okay, let's go for sort of a flesh tone. And I'm using this, again, you can always make the spray paint larger or wider. But you can see how quickly I'm up and running. If you mess up again, you've always got your eraser, so you can't really mess up. I would feel very comfortable teaching elementary kids or high school kids how to draw using this tool because it responds very much like the real thing, a pencil. So this is sort of an art studio in the palm of your hand. Let's add one more thing. Let's add eyelashes. And make sure we're still black here. Black. And a small tip. So anyway, the application is called, once again, Art Studio, okay, for the iPad, the iPod Touch, or the iPhone, and probably the Android, I'm not sure, but you'll see what the icon looks like. And it's one of those things you can do with your kids and feel like they're actually getting better at something using technology. Thanks for watching.